When people first hear about APA style, they often wonder why they should bother to learn the format. So today I'd like to share with you the top 10 reasons why you should learn APA style. Reason number 10, maximize the score on your class papers. Now, when you enroll in a class, of course, you want to have the best performance possible. The goal isn't to get the least number of points you can on an assignment. So make sure that your papers align with the style guidelines so that your papers sparkle. Reason number 9, APA improves your writing skills. Now, a lot of times people think that APA is only about picky things like fonts or double spacing. But actually, there's an entire chapter in the APA manual that teaches you how to write clearly and concisely. So when you learn how to use APA style, not only will your format improve, but you'll also be able to more effectively communicate the ideas in your papers. Reason number 8, APA provides credibility to your work. True, you're in college and that's terrific, but you want to make sure that people really listen to your ideas. By citing sources and using references as you do with APA style, you're going to be able to add credibility so that people really listen to what you have to say. Number 7, distinguish your work from the rest of the crowd. Now, you've probably noticed that most people aren't very good at APA. So when you take the time to be able to learn APA style and properly format your papers, it will be your work that the teacher notices. Number 6, avoid plagiarism. You do not want to inadvertently claim someone else's ideas as your own. An ethics charge in college is a very serious thing. So make sure you properly cite and reference your sources so you can keep that dreaded plagiarism away from your work. Number 5, focus people's attention on the content of your papers. Think of it as a job interview. If you were going to interview at a Fortune 500 company, you would want to make a good first impression. If you walked in the door with flip-flops and a tank top and you didn't bother to brush your teeth or hair, they would think that you were not serious about the interview. And it wouldn't matter how smart you were or what kind of terrific ideas you had, they would have already learned about how professional you were going to be at that organization. In an academic community, APA is your three-piece suit. You want to strap it on so that your teacher is not distracted with pesky things like font or double spacing. Instead, your teacher's going to be able to focus on all of those terrific ideas presented in your paper. Number 4, increase your chance of getting into graduate school. Now, I know that many of you may still be working on your undergraduate degree, but you need to start thinking about your future. Once you graduate, you might want to enroll in a master's program. Or if you're currently enrolled in a master's program, you might want to start thinking about your doctorate. When you have polished APA skills, you're going to be able to immediately start formatting your papers in proper style. And when that happens, you're going to be able to hit the ground running. Number 3, APA prepares you to publish. Now, I know that sounds like a gargantuan task, but you are very able and very capable. As you write more and more APA papers, you're going to want to spread your ideas even farther than just one classroom. You could submit to a journal or present at a conference. And when your papers get accepted for publication, you establish yourself as a leader in your field. Number 2, learning APA shows you can follow directions. Now, I know that sounds like a little unusual reason to learn a particular style, but once you graduate, you're going to work for an organization, and that organization is going to have certain guidelines that you're going to have to follow, whether it's a policy manual, standard operating procedures, or even writing guidelines. So by practicing with APA style, you're going to learn how to take a set of instructions, process those instructions, and properly apply the information. And when you can do that, you're going to show your employer that you're adaptable. And the number 1 reason why you should learn APA, because it's going to make your life so much easier. Once you learn APA, you're going to do it without even thinking about it. It's kind of like riding a bicycle. At first you wobble, you may fall, you may skin your knees, but wow, how exciting is it when you finally take off and you're able to ride your bike on your own. The same thing happens with APA. Once you learn how to do it, it's going to be smooth as silk. So do it now, do it today. Those are the top 10 reasons you should learn APA.